Good morning to all those tuning in. This is the Rebel Lemon, and today we're back to playing The Inner Worlds.
Hey, we made it! According to the map, this should be the strange place.
It's calm here. What's behind that gate?
Let's find out.
Alright. So, I got some grievances with the game at the moment, because this actually isn't...
Everything I touch breaks.
This actually isn't the first time I'm playing Chapter 3.
It's really too... That does... On the contrary, it takes strength to admit something like that. Laura will laugh at me anyway.
This is actually my second time, because...
Can you lift up the rock?
Well, let's see.
I actually managed to get a game-breaking bug.
No worries, we won't talk about it.
I like it when men are strong enough to show their weaknesses.
In my first playthrough. Due to the fact that,
I don't think that will work.
Oh yeah. Due to the fact that, when I loaded in, I was missing a crucial item. Which is BS if you ask me.
Okay, Rock, hold on. We're going.
But, I will say on the plus side, I did learn about some things in the previous 2 chapters, where a lot of things can be done in different orders, or even there's alternative methods where you don't have to talk to most people.
What are you doing here? You didn't follow me, did you?
Mr. Golf, what are you doing here?
First of all, I'm a female. If it was your intention to offend me, then you now have one more enemy. Second of all, what do you two fools want with my gate?
What a crabby old hag.
You can call me Gorfalina.
Okay. So... let's talk about the petrified
Interesting, seat.
Are you referring to the stone? Oh, I hate it. Grey's definitely not my color.
Why don't you go and sit somewhere else then?
Yes, after all, it is a petrified Asposian that your green butt is sitting on.
Oh, sweetheart, you have no idea. If I jumped down from here, I'd corrode a deep hole into the ground.
Maybe we can help you to get down from there.
No, you heard her. She'd just sink into the ground.
What I wanted to say is that my skin is as corrosive as that green garbage bag you're wearing is ugly.
But... so... I'll go through some of the options again, even though I've went through most of them in the previous one, so they're not new to me, but they might be interesting
My
to you
gosh,
guys.
you really are sitting on an Asposian.
He hasn't complained yet.
It looks as if you're growing
True.
out of him.
Utter nonsense. Everybody knows that Gorfs are born of water lilies.
Wow, you're born out of flowers?
No, water lilies. Those big swimming mammals.
Oh my...
The Gorf eggs lodge in the water lilies' heads and explode when the Gorf is ready to be born. The water lily dies, of course.
Beautiful story.
I can feel my inner soul throwing up right now.
I actually forgot about that, and that's incredibly fucked up.
Look, Gorfalina, we found a stone for you. You can come down from there now.
You couldn't find a nicer one?
I'm going to... You stupid...
Laura, no. Let me take care of this. Gorfalina, would you please switch to the other stone?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. See, Laura, she's actually quite nice.
Robert, she won't come down from there.
Certainly not.
But how come?
Give me one good reason.
And now you float.
So, how are you doing?
Oh, good. I'm just working on my tan.
Why do you want to get a tan? I think the green looks great on you.
Really?
Really? I used to have a cactus that I loved dearly. You remind me of it.
Oh, thank you. You know, I don't get a lot of compliments.
I don't believe that.
I do.
You're quite a catch. Why do you put up with that gnome next to you?
Oh, Laura can be really nice.
What makes you say that?
She's just energetic.
I'm not energetic, I'm contagious.
Ah, sweetie, I think you're super nice.
No, you're super nice.
No, this is super disgusting.
And you float a little more. The other
Do you
options don't
think you
actually
could
work.
hop just a little bit onto the other stone?
What do I get in return?
What would you like to have? You know, I can search for something to exchange with you. I do that all the time.
A single kiss would be enough.
But that would kill me.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yes, perfect for inducing vomiting.
Oh, all right, sweetheart. I will jump over for you.
Yeah, those are not her hands. Those are her feet. I'll do a little more.
We just met another goth earlier.
That can't be. I happen to know that I'm the last Golf in existence.
That's what the other one thought as well.
Seems to be the philosophy of these creatures.
Who are you calling a creature, you beast?
Who are you calling a beast, you toad?
Who are you calling a toad, bitch?
Who are you calling a bitch, you...
Stop it, please. My God.
Actually, I did find that conversation funny the first time, and I still
We
do.
could bring you to the other goth.
Why?
Yes, Robert. Why?
Well, then you two could get acquainted.
Not necessary. I like my independence, and I'm enjoying the single life.
So, you haven't dated before?
Oh, I don't see a ring on your finger either.
You're not the hottest bun in the basket either.
Anyway, my husband has to be rich and attractive and loving and fireproof.
And blind and deaf.
Ladies, please.
The one thing I never got is, why fireproof? I didn't question it the first time.
Is there a
Curious, though.
reason why you're sitting in front of the gate?
Yes. Are you guarding something? A treasure? A secret?
I'm working on my tan here.
Do you know by any chance what's behind that door?
No idea. I don't really care either.
Wow. Thanks for the information.
Does this look like a tourist information kiosk?
Great. Excellent.
Yes.
Our only hope is tanning herself on a petrified corpse and is bitchier than...
You?
You're on thin ice.
Alright, I'm gonna end it there. If you ask about the poison, it doesn't actually...
Exceptionally light. Must have been a hollow Asposian. Now I feel bad.
It doesn't actually, tell you anything more than Gorf did.
That should work.
So, there's that. Actually,
I'll build myself an Asposian.
there's actually not much you can do other
What is
than
he
that.
doing there?
He's playing his flute nose.
Flute nose.
He's covering his first and his last nose hole.
Can you do that too? I mean, even the statue can do it. Try it.
You can play different notes with the 1, 2, 3, 4 keys. Simply hold down one or more buttons. And, oh, you have to look for this symbol in the bottom right so you can actually play it.
Wow, Flute Nose. Your nose is really strange, but good strange.
Also, impressive strange?
Too much, Flute Nose.
Oh, I should have quit while I was ahead.
True. And in we go. This is where it gets freaky.
My father made the film here. Look here, the drawing he made.
A ring in a ring in a ring.
Do you see that arrow? Something must be hidden there. But what? And where?
Aha!
Ha!
What the...
You noticed our wall painting. Its name is Ring-a-Ding-Ding, which means infinity. It's been drawn by the famous painter, Cavanosa Canosostri, 200 years ago.
But my father painted it.
Cavanosa Canosostri was your father?
You just made that name up.
What is it illustrating?
In my opinion, it sort of looks like the rings in the Wind Chapel, but I'm no art connoisseur.
Wind Chapel?
And what kind of place is this here?
Glad you asked. Hello and welcome to the halls of the Dynasty. There you go, your guest passes and one soft cookie each.
Thanks.
On behalf of our team, we wish you a pleasant visit.
That cookie was delicious and really soft.
Keep track of your luggage, don't take pictures, no phosphos, no loud breathing, don't touch anything. Parents are liable for their children. Thank you.
Okay, so that's Steve. He's
No one would notice if a few are missing.
he's interesting. As he's kind of lost it. Okay, and these are the bricks. So I'll get to...
What book is that? Baking for Posers by Gordon Ramsay. Maybe I can impress Laura with it.
That's a Gordon Ramsay reference. So let's talk to Steve.
Do you have any questions?
Yes. What are you doing here?
I manage the reception.
Oh, please.
Laura!
But that guy is totally insane.
True.
I am not insane, thank you very much. Should you have any complaints, I can refer you to my boss.
Fine. I would like to speak with your boss.
Laura, don't make a scene.
You have a complaint about my colleague. What's that lazy, good-for-nothing idiot done now?
And that is Pete.
Wow.
So yeah, it gets interesting.
So, you're the boss here?
Excuse me. I haven't been working 25 years at the reception just to be the boss here.
Sorry.
Oh, no. You don't have to apologize.
What do you need a receptionist for?
Well, I'm a relic, so to speak, of former times. Steve joined us after the attack when the dynasty was already gone.
What dynasty?
Every time I think of it, I remember the song. It starts like that.
Oh, no, not again!
Calm down, Steve. I've forgotten the rest anyway.
I hate that song!
So this is my theory. I still hold true to it. I think Pete is the original, And then Steve came along when the dynasty fell, and he went a little loopy.
So, you were here before, Steve?
Yes, I was born and raised here. My dad was head of the reception, as was his father before him.
And his father?
Him too.
And his father?
Yes, he as well.
And his father?
How long do you want to keep doing this?
I don't mind it. I like to talk about my family.
How long have you known each other?
Let me think about...
14 years.
I was about to say that!
How did you meet?
One morning, I got up, and he was there.
Yeah, so he's a little crazy. We know that already.
Great cookies. Do you like baking?
Thanks! Yes! It's my hobby! You know, for baking, it's important that
Please don't.
you use the right amounts. The last batch I made
Can't we just...
were these original soft cookies you've just ate in this top-class oven.
They tasted great.
How kind of you to say that.
Are you two done? Good. Back to the subject. We have to...
How did you get the cookies to turn out so fluffy and soft?
The secret is the ingredients, The softer the ingredients, the softer the cookies.
Okay, enough. The apocalypse is coming. Your cookies can wait.
But not for too long.
Yeah, or they'll burn.
Actually, the key to really soft cookies is actually butter. Use some butter, they come really soft. Don't use margarine. Margarine sucks. I want to know more about
Again,
the cookies.
about the cookies.
Robert, stop.
But,
No, I mean it. You can have cookies once we've saved the world.
oh, all right.
I think that's great out. The one thing I do... That's not important.
Thanks for the information.
Well, that's what I'm here for.
Essentially, he starts talking about the,
Definitely a rolling pin.
tickets.
Wow, it's heavy. The perfect balance of kitchen utensil and weapon.
He starts talking about the tickets, and it turns out tickets get you to this courtyard, but you need golden tickets to get back here. So, we're working on that. We need some flowers.
Steve won't notice if some are missing. He hasn't even noticed yet that he's been talking to himself for decades.
So, there's two ways of going about this. Both of them are actually a pain in the ass, if you ask me. So, jump rope. I'm missing something. Oh yeah, we need this. Take this. And now we go through here. Fun fact, the mushrooms are earplugs, apparently. Well, at least that's how they're used in the game. I do wish... Did I already say this? I don't know. The talking, I think, needs to be a little tighter. As it's really good, don't get me wrong. But it kind of feels like they could have shortened it up a little bit, so it flowed a little smoother. Because it's only really a problem. Oh, I actually needed to do this. It's only really a problem when someone gets cut off, because then there's a delay, and then it doesn't sound like they actually got cut off where they were supposed to. They actually sound like they got cut off way too soon. But, granted, that is just me. So I need to get up on the top of this wall, but I need to be on the other side. And then what I need to do here is combine the tickets.
That won't work.
I need tassel first. I don't remember where I got that. So let's talk to Laura.
Hey, Laura.
Talk about Steve, Pete, the ruin. I'll talk about Laura.
Are you okay?
Well, I have no idea where my dad is. I'm cold, I'm hungry, and the people here are all crazy. But other than that, I'm good. Thanks.
What's your favorite color?
Red.
Ooh.
Have you always lived under the Makata?
Well, my dad hid me with the help of the Mercator's owner. I started to rebel at an early age.
Against your foster father?
Against Conroy. When I was 8 years old, I carried out my first attack on the palace.
That's actually impressive.
Where did you learn to fight?
Like everybody else, in the schoolyard.
We didn't go to school.
Nice coat. Goes well with, your personality.
Thanks. Nice nose. Goes well with your shoes.
Is that supposed to be a bone?
Laura,
Yep.
is it possible that this Steve is a little, well,
A little completely nuts?
you think so?
Robert, we have to watch our step around him.
That is true. He's kind of,
What a strange place.
oh,
All of a
bursty.
sudden, it seems as though time is standing still.
Yes, I know what you mean. I wonder what has happened to my father.
Don't worry, we'll find him. This place seems familiar to me.
That can't be. The gate hasn't been open for years.
Yeah, so, I made a theory the last time I played Chapter 3 that, he used to live here with everyone else, and I think that's true for the most part. Because, we've seen Conrad attack this place before, and I'm assuming Conrad turned everyone to stone and kidnapped him.
These people all have noses like mine.
I've never seen such Asposians before. I wonder what they did to Conroy that made him send the Bazillions after them.
Do you think I belong here?
You'd at least have a lot of space to yourself here.
And one more.
I've got a strange feeling about these petrified Asposians.
I think that's because you're one of them.
But what does that mean?
That means that Conroy owes you much more than you'll probably ever know.
True. And the flute nose.
Did you see how the gate opened when I was playing my nose earlier?
Yes, that was great. But I can do the same thing with a crowbar and some dynamite.
She's a little violent.
I didn't know that I can open doors with my nose.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Impressed?
You're really something special, Flute Nose.
There you go. Okay, so I need to find one more item. And the plan is on. Let's see. I think we can talk to Steve again. So let's do it.
Do you have any questions?
What about the tickets?
Regarding the guest passes, what exactly can we do with them?
Well, what would you like to do with them?
Can we use them to have a look at the ruins?
No, sorry. They only allow you to see the courtyard.
But then why did you ask us what...
A guest pass only permits access to the inner courtyard, according to the regulations.
And who came up with these stupid regulations?
I did.
How can we get into the Wind Chapel?
Only with golden passes.
Oh, okay. And where can we get those?
You don't get them. You just have them.
I see. And who, has such a golden pass?
The family.
What family?
The family that used to live here.
The petrified Asposians?
No, the family is still alive. They'll return any moment.
Okay, quiet. No sudden movements.
There we go. Now we can have him take us to the courtyard. Which we
Can
shall
you show
do.
us the inner courtyard?
Do you have a guest pass?
What? He just gave us these stupid passes.
Yes, we do.
My pleasure then. Please follow me.
Yeah, he takes the key so you can't distract him and come back in and take it. That leaves one of two things to do.
Poor Asposians. I wonder what they thought of in their last moment.
Yeah, they were probably scared. Tell me.
What did this place used to be?
What do you mean by used to be? This has always been the inner courtyard of the Wind Chapel.
It's nice here.
Yes, but difficult to heat properly.
I could imagine it is outside.
Are you in here often?
No, it makes me sad every time I come here.
Why?
I don't know.
Interesting. I actually never double clicked on that. And you can't click on Pete because the shield is the only way to get Pete out in the courtyard. But due to it being rusted, you need to fix that first. And then due to like this door being locked and him having the only key, and you need golden passes to get past into here for a tour, so there's only two ways to do it.
What should I do with them?
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Talk
Laura.
to her.
Laura, I would like to look around the ruins. Can you distract Steve? I mean, Pete.
Pete?
Whoever.
Fine, I'll try. Hello? Can I talk to you?
Ah, it's about cookies, right?
Well, actually,
The history of the cookie is one full of misunderstandings. For example,
thanks. That's enough. Sorry, I can't do it. I wanted to kill him after only 2 words.
So when he says Steve or Pete, whoever, it's actually bugged inside the reception, so it doesn't say the full line. I did find that interesting.
Take these as earplugs. Maybe they help with Steve's blabbering.
It's worth a try. Wish me luck.
Good luck. Can you still hear?
What did you say?
Wow, your voice is beautiful when you scream like that.
I'm ready. You can yak away now.
so, cookies.
Yeah, not interesting. Alright. So, I will say this, I am kind of disappointed that this game actually has such a major bug. And apparently there's one in the last chapter too, which I'm not, like, too impressed about. So, like, I don't know what's going on there. Oh, there's the tassel.
As
Here we
long
go.
as the guy doesn't look over here.
Okay, so we can go out here. We need to get these to the other side. I'm gonna do both, to be fair. Oh, and this is super creepy.
Thanks for scratching my belly, baby.
I suppose this grater won't ever grate again.
Nor should it. That was incredibly creepy. Okay, the rope and tassel. So basically, those little things hovering around the phosphos, they can like dye anything with their like powder. But they're incredibly shy, I believe. Combine that. And turns out Laura doesn't like them because they get their dust everywhere and it's super sticky. But it also turns out that she doesn't really like any animal. And if they were nicer to her, she'd be nicer to them. Shiny.
Now I have golden passes.
True. Alright. Okay, now we can get into the inner sanctum, where the wind chamber is. But it does get more interesting.
Cookies, of course, we're
Really?
So let's get our
Golden
tickets.
passes. Take care, Frankenmoth. You were a good friend.
Go to Steve.
Laura's distracting him at the moment. Thanks, Laura. That's enough.
Thank you, Steve. That was really very uninteresting.
Alright, give him the golden passes.
Can we go into the Wind Chapel with the golden ticket?
Guided tours can only be booked at the reception desk. Thank you for your understanding.
Of course, anything else just wouldn't make sense.
That's incredibly annoying.
Ah, you want to go back? Follow me.
I hate you, Steve. I will basically do both routes, but I'm gonna finish this with
We would
him.
like to see the Wind Chapel.
Do you have a golden ticket?
Oh, yes.
Please follow me.
As I think this is the better path. I'm not gonna leave him be crazy. I'm gonna try and break him out of it.
Look at all the petrified Asposians. Isn't that sad?
By petrified Asposians, you mean, of course, the life-size replicas.
By life-size replicas, you mean, of course, the petrified Asposians.
Laura, if Steve doesn't want to have anything to do with reality, that's his choice.
Thank you. Wait.
Their noses. They are all like you. Were like you. I'm sorry, Flute. Sorry, Robert.
It's okay. I didn't know them. At least, I don't think I do.
Actually, the only one that actually has a nose similar to him is actually this guy. And it turns out that's his wife.
What are you doing here? And who's watching the reception desk?
Fun facts. Yeah, so the little blue here, that's the water. I'm gonna ask about them, which I will. There's a few, like, musical references.
Do you know who these people are?
Certainly. Next to the fountain is Ocarino Augustus II, the head of the dynasty.
That's
Next to him is where his wife, Majoria, should be
That's
standing.
the wife.
Maybe she went grocery shopping. Additionally, you can see Tritonus, and further in the back are Trumpeta, Septetius, and Minoria. And way down there is the quartet, consisting of Violinus, Interludicus, Piccolo, and Sonata.
Melodious.
Were those their names?
Please, those are still their names.
So even he has some amount of disconnect. Which is fair, I suppose.
Is that the family that used to live here?
They still live here.
Well, depends on how you interpret the word live.
Most of them are already broken.
I know. In the beginning, I tried to repair them again, but It's been so silent ever since.
Oh. I didn't actually double click that. That's actually super depressing. Tell me about the Wind Chapel.
Do you know this place?
Do I know it? I grew up here. Contrary to you, my boy.
I grew up in a palace. In Conroy's palace.
That was the wrong palace.
True. Tell me more about the Wind Chapel.
This place here,
Yes, brings back old memories, doesn't it?
And the rings.
do you know what these rings are for?
Of course. I've polished them every day for 15 years.
So, what are they for?
It doesn't matter. Nowadays, they're completely useless.
Not quite.
What does that cone do?
Nothing anymore.
Why not?
Because there's nobody left who knows what it's for.
And I'm not gonna get him to sing yet. It's important. So if we look at these, he can make a comment.
Somebody carved something in it, but it's barely readable.
So if we go to the nose, if you see here, these correspond to these. So this is 1, so just this. This is 2 and 4. This is 3. This is 2 and 3. This is 1. And I believe this is 1 too. So it doesn't matter which one I play as long as I play one of them.
Quiet!
Oh, there's only one you can play.
Stop it!
That's it. He won't actually let you play any more notes. So you actually have to get in here without him, or get him to sing the song, is what my assumption is, but I didn't get that far yet.
I don't know what I'm supposed to...
Can I actually use this?
That could... I don't think... Hey, Laura. What did your father mean with that drawing in the lobby?
I don't know. Doesn't look like one of his inventions.
But what did he want to tell us with it?
If I knew, we wouldn't be standing around here like idiots.
That's kind of true.
Can you distract him again?
Well, with the earplugs, it should be fine.
Good luck.
Oh, I never...
I'm ready. You can yap away now.
So, the history cookie...
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know you can distract him in here. Actually, I need to talk to Laura.
Thanks, Laura. That's enough.
Thank you.
Because I actually... Okay, now I'm going to get him to sing. Because I believe the singing actually activates something.
Hey, Pete.
Yes, now that I'm here, the memories are coming back. Let's see.
He doesn't know the middle 2 notes yet. He needs to be in the sing in the courtyard first.
But I can't remember the middle part. How did it go again?
Hey! No singing!
Yeah. The melody in between is missing. How did that go again? I need fresh air.
Do you think then you'd remember it all?
Certainly. I know myself like the back of my hand. I know I would remember the rest of it then.
So that was a hint. He needs fresh air, meaning he needs to go to the courtyard. But I will actually do that in a sec.
Can you distract him again?
Well, with the earplugs, it should be fine.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm ready. You can yap away now.
But...
Really?
Really? She's so sarcastic. It's actually kind of funny. So, the reason you need to get the corrosive stuff on this grater is it doesn't work alone. It's not strong enough. But apparently this cleans it up real good.
Wow, impressive.
And then we need these. So the book tells you you need these flowers, sugar, and then chocolate flakes and flour. But because you're making a really messed up version of cookies, you're gonna get flowers. You're gonna get this, which is sugar-like, and then the rest flakes look like chocolate. Now all you need is flour, which I have no clue how to get. I thought it was up here, but I might be wrong.
I'm afraid they're all gone.
Anyways, we'll put everything in here. And you need to either distract them in the courtyard or in the chapel, so you can stop making the cookie dough. But I think I need to get him singing in the courtyard, so I will do that. The one thing I do wish is I wish you could ask him for a tour directly in here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Laura.
Thanks, Laura. That's enough.
Thank you, Steve. That...
Very uninteresting. But you can only ask for tours out here. Which is really dumb. Talk to Steve.
Do you have any questions?
We would like to see the Wind Chapel.
Oh.
Do you have a...
Oh, yeah.
This is how you get directly to the Wind Chapel.
Please,
oh, that's my bad. I need him to sing. But I need him to sing in the courtyard. So, that's my bad. But in the meantime... Actually, before that, I'm disappointed with this game. You have to pay money, but it still has bugs. But, like...
Do you have...
It's not that...
Can
like,
you show us the inner courtyard?
new of a game.
Do you...
It came out...
You just gave us these stupid packs.
It came out in like 2013 or something like that. So like there should be no excuses why this game still has bugs. Especially ones that can break runs.
What are you doing here? And who's watching the reception desk here?
Let's talk to him.
Was the courtyard used for something different in the past?
As I've already mentioned, the...
People waited here for an audience. Old Petey always took care that they had a good drink to keep them warm, if you know what I mean.
An audience?
I think that's alcohol.
Yes, with Ocarina Augustus II.
Tell me more.
Do you remember the attack? Were you there when it happened?
It's all my fault. I should have never let him in.
Oh?
The door is decorated so nicely. Were the people who used to live here all rich?
Oh yes, rich with knowledge. The smartest and most respectable amongst us were here every day. Well, except for one. I should never have let him in. Old Peter's never forgiven himself, not even to this day.
So I believe he let in Conroy, and then Conroy did a surprise attack on the world's greatest minds. Or underworld, I guess, because they're not on the surface.
Is that door the only entrance to the Wind Chapel?
Yes, it's the only entrance, but not the only exit.
Interesting to note. Now
Do
sing
you
me a song.
remember the rest of the song now?
Yes, I think I got it.
And that shakes loose some dirt.
Knock it off!
Oh, that brings back old memories. Lovely, isn't it?
So you can go longer and just annoy Steve. But I won't. I'll
Can you
save that.
distract him again?
Well, with the earplugs, it should be fine.
Good luck.
I'm ready. You can yap away now.
Hard cookie!
Yes.
So, for anyone still tuning in, I'm actually curious. What do you prefer more? Tea, coffee, or hot chocolate? And it can be any of their variants too. So, for example, tea has many different variants. Got Earl
Bake,
Grey,
cookie,
green,
bake.
fruit,
All the
etc., etc.
ingredients are in there.
Then you got
The dough is
coffee,
ready.
vanilla latte, cafe mocha. And if I'm being honest, I think I prefer tea or coffee. And now you have to finish this because you can't leave without this. This is what broke my game. Because I already had it in the oven, so now I couldn't leave. But I was actually
Something's in the oven.
missing the Conroy puppet.
Fire beetles.
So,
there were a
that's
lot of these
kind
in
of annoying.
Conroy's kitchen. Conroy said I could have one as a pet, but I always burned myself. You have to say something to them to get them to heat up.
Begging, magic word. You actually have to read this.
I can't do anything. How do you get the fire beetles to glow? Insult them until the correct temperature is reached. It's recommended that beginners avoid harsh swearing. No liability for consequential damage.
There you go.
Fire Conroy. You have.
Insult.
How am I supposed to insult beetles? Wait, what would Conroy say? You unworthy worm, you're a disgrace to all apprentices. That's why your parents dumped you on me. That's the reason why nobody loves you or ever will.
There you go. I'm gonna be honest. I
The
think
tea should be done by now.
I'm.
How do I get them to cool down again? Oh yeah, compliments. Hey beetles, what's black and shiny and awesome? That's right, you are. Hey, it worked. And those were some of Conroy's nicer insults.
Yeah, and they were towards you.
Burn, Conroy. Ah, oh, that's hot. Yeah. Looks like the original and smells like cinnamon. And you go back in my pocket.
Conroy puppet.
What? Nothing to say? It seems completely destroyed, but at least he helped me for a change.
True. I think I prefer either like an Earl Grey tea or
Soft!
fruit teas, like raspberry tea. But I also
Thanks,
like coffee, to be honest. So now, when he's in the reception, you can use this on the big door.
Why should I do that?
But let's talk to Steve. And oh yeah, you can only do it in there. I'm not actually a big fan of hot chocolate, to be honest. Just never my thing.
You want to go back? Follow me.
And I like an Irish cream, I believe they're called. It's a type of coffee. But I'm not too big a fan on a vanilla. The vanilla. What's it called? I just said it. I don't know, vanilla coffee or whatever it's called. French vanilla, there you go. But, I don't know, I'm actually curious to know what you guys think, and what you guys prefer. So, I don't know, let me know.
Can you sing that?
Of course.
Stop singing! It's forbidden to sing that song anymore!
Oh, how wrong you are, old friend. It must be sung. These old halls have been silent far too long. Come on, boy. Let's go to the Wind Chapel. The acoustics are much better there.
There you go.
We would like to sing. Oh, yeah.
So you can do this alone,
Please follow me.
but I'm not going to. I just did all that work just to show you how to do it if you prefer to do it like that. But I don't. So, let us get Stevie to, or Pete to sing.
Can you sing that song again?
Of course.
See what happens.
Stop singing! It's forbidden to sing that song anymore!
Oh, how wrong you are, old friend. It must be sung. These halls have been silent for far too long. Come on, boy. Let's rock these old walls.
I wonder if I can sing now. Oh, I think you must have to get the key. Okay, I didn't even know that. But you can do this without Pete.
Stop it! I can't.
But it seems like only a flute nose can activate it. Fully. So, let's talk to... okay, let's just go back.
Ah!
It's kind of sad. You don't know what he's actually been through. Got the golden ticket, the link pin. Alright, I'm good to go. I'm just gonna go for it. Sneak my way in. Use it on the big door. I don't know why this door is actually unlocked.
It really works.
When we get a guided tour, when we have to book a guided tour into this sanctum. I don't know, that kind of confuses me. Alright.
Strange thing. Is that what Laura's father meant? It almost looks like the sketch in the reception hall.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, do I have to do it faster? Okay, so...
Wow!
No, I just hit it
look.
wrong.
Your nose music made them glow. Do it again.
There we go. Song about people.
Did I do that? Oh.
Flute Nose, you did it! Marbles?
What are we supposed to do with marbles?
To be fair, it was old. Uh-oh.
Look at that!
They are not real.
Conroy must have built them.
Not Conroy. There's only one Asposian who has the skills to do this. My father must be here somewhere.
Don't be scared, Laura.
Huh? What? Oh. He must be here somewhere. I have to find him.
Wait, what am I supposed to do without you?
Take that.
Huh? A piece of paper, but what?
Good luck!
Laura, I think she ran to that tall, dangerous, ancient-looking building that's surrounded by guards. Great.
And save game and back to menu. So that is chapter 3. Next video we'll do chapter 4. Hopefully we won't run into any bugs, because I do really love this game. The art style's great, the music's great, it has voice acting, so less work for me. The puzzles are actually really well done, and there's even multiple ways to like complete them, which isn't actually very common for most games. I'm just kind of disappointed that it has so many bugs, because there's audio bugs where some of the audio doesn't come in properly, and then there's like game-breaking bugs where you can just totally get stuck. Apparently there's one in the 5th level. I found one in this level. And there was some odd stuff going on in the 1st level. I don't really or the 2nd level, something like that. I don't really remember what. Oh, and the 2nd level, when I was interacting with something, it soft locked my game and I had to go back to the menu. But I don't know, that's my only grievances with the game so far. Hopefully nothing else pops up. But that being said, thank you for tuning in on our frequency. This is the Rebel Lemon signing off. So good night and sweet nightmares.